Minecraft just dropped its newest April Fool's update. So, in today's video, I'm gonna go over all the new features added and a tutorial on how to beat it. So, let's get started. So, first thing when you spawn in, you're gonna see this room and this block in the middle. That's a Minecrafter. But what does it do? Well, normally in Minecraft, you spawn in the world and you get to craft items. However, in this update, you spawn in this matrix thing and you craft the world. So the way it works is you open it up and you have all these different eggs down here that give you options on how you want the world. We have snow biome, grass biome, savanna biome, but we also have options like chicken, cow, pig, creeper, the warden, end fight. So here, let's do an example real quick so you can see. So as you can see here, we have 5 different boxes. These are the options to edit the world. We do snow biome, and as you can see, there's already preloaded ones as well. There's eternal lightning, insomniacs, and savanna biomes. So we're gonna add the snow biomes. We're also going to make it a sky islands, so it'll be kind of cool. I'll show you right now. We'll also add sheep and we'll also add cows. Now all we got to do is right click this and it'll load up. Alright, now we're in the world. As you can see, everything is getting struck by lightning all the time. That's the eternal lightning. It's also floating islands. So literally everything that we added is in here. Now let's look for the sheep and the cows we added. Yep, you see a ton of sheep right here. But we also have to find the exit. Usually if you go into spectator mode, it makes it so much easier. This one was pretty hidden. So now we're here and we just right click it again and it'll take us right back to the matrix world. Boom, and we're back with a ton of XP given. And this is really important. I'm going to show you exactly why now. So we got 25 levels of XP right now. Just for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna give myself 999 levels. Now all you have to do is press U and you open up the skill tree. This is super important with so many categories. But let's do a demonstration real quick. So let's go jump. So I'm gonna buy a ton of these and each one gives me an additional jump. So now we have like a quadruple jump as you can see here. Now let's press U again and keep buying additional jumps and eventually it'll give you an elytra, which is very useful. But the most important thing you need to unlock first is this. Exploration, then Pathfinder, then Lodestone exits, and then Starter Compass unlocked. I promise you, bro. This is the most important thing because it will point you to the exit, saving you so much time. Just to show you the most important skills, we also have Speed Run and Amphibian, which make you run and swim faster. So if we go here, you have Pockets, Apprentice Smelter, Master Smelter, Heart of Gold, Heart of Netherite. Oh, this will spawn you with Flame Hands. I'll show you that later. These give you pets. You can armor up your pet. You can get a Dire Wolf, which is pretty useful. And you can press this to give him a Netherite sword. Alright, so we did all that. Look, now we'll make a new world. Also, these are trophies you get. Sometimes when you defeat enemies, it'll give it to you. But what I need to show you next is the Shimmering Key. Boom. So now you see, since we bought all that stuff, first off, I can jump really high now. And as you can see, I now have a Dire Wolf. So he's much bigger than normal. Now look. Boom. Look what my wolf does. Easy. Now if we check the compass, it's super important because it points us straight to the exit. Look. We just hop on the elytra, start flying over. As you can see, this dimension is full of sky islands. And also another important thing, there's also multiple exits. So as for example, here's one right there. And if we turn around and go this way, you can see there's another one right over here. They're not far apart at all. But the most important feature and coolest feature is coming up. But now, this is the scariest part of the whole game, bro. I promise you. So look, this is really important that we don't lose, so we gotta go hard. Every 5th level, you'll get a special thing like this, where you can't have any options and it's preset. And this one's called the Enderman. And I'll show you why it is. So basically, this is going to be a giant boss fight and we can't lose because we need the key to progress. So this is a special world where you have to kill a certain number of mobs. We're just going to cheat and do /kill all Endermen. And now we go to the exit and I'm going to show you why this is important right now. Anytime you defeat a boss world like this with fights, you get a Shimmering Key. As you can see, it's in my inventory and I'll show you why it's so important right now. So as we walk in here, you can see I unlocked that room with a Shimmering Key. And there's an invisible door on the side, right here on the right, and also on the left. And you just click it, click open, and you'll get a new room. It's random every single time. But this is actually the key to beating the entire game. Because every 5th level, when you get a skeleton key, it'll unlock you a new room like this that'll help you progress in the Matrix world. Eventually, leading you to the final boss of the entire April Fool's update. Now, all this is just theories, because nobody's actually gotten all the way to the end of the April Fool's update just yet. It's still a mystery, so you can actually be the very first person to beat the entire Matrix. One last thing before we jump into the tutorial. This is Memory Lane. So basically, you just go in here, and let's say you really like the world, you could put it right there. Let's say you like Mine 34, Small but Deadly. You just add them right here, and you can always play that back. But now, I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to do everything I've done so far, but from the beginning, like you just spawned in. So when you first spawn, you'll see you're in this weird room that looks like the Matrix. All you need to do is go up to this, right click, and then select something like a sheep or any of these. And then hit here, and then click this, and you'll slowly start to enter the mine. Okay, so now we're in this world, and this will be our spawn point. But what we need to do now is we need to find the exit. Now don't worry, the exit is always super close to the spawn. Typically, the furthest it'll ever be is about 1,000 blocks away, and multiple spawns, so it's not like you go in the wrong direction and never see one. Now, if you get stuck, you can always just do this. Type in the command /give your own name, then exit eye. This will give you a ton of exit eyes. They're pretty much just eyes of Ender, however, they point you in the direction of the exit portal. Boom, we found it. The game also helps you by shooting out a giant blue laser that goes up and down, as you can see here, and this will point you directly to the exit portal. It looks like this. Sometimes it spawns in the water, you right click it, and you wait 10 seconds, it'll take you right back to the Matrix. Boom, we've completed the level, and each time you do, it brings you back to the Matrix, and it gives you a ton of XP, and this is super important for something I'm going to introduce to you right now. So, first off, we have to collect all this XP. Typically, the first level gives you about 100, and look, we have it all. Get the last couple ones. Now we press U, and here's what you want to do. You want to click here, 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 here. Now every time you spawn in the world, you'll have a compass that shows you where the exit is. So we can customize the world. In the future, they'll add more of these boxes, but for now, we'll make it a chicken world. And boom. And we spawned in, and now you see we have a compass. All you have to do is follow the compass. Also, another useful ability to unlock is the jumps. It lets you double jump. And boom, we already found the exit. I've taught you exactly how to get started, all the important features of the new update, so go ahead and drop a like and hit that subscribe button.